Hey, it's Djtrain. I thought I'd do a show while I'm waiting on my partner trying to do an ad, do a promo. Um, I'm sitting here and on the porch, in my front porch here in Iowa. I just seen the rat rod go down that way. It was beautiful, folks. Not, I mean, it was perfect. Somebody just remodeled this four-door. Not sure what it was. Now that's just sitting in there. Let's talk a little bit about what's going on in the WWE right now. Last Raw, I didn't watch SmackDown, by the way. Last Raw, there was all three of them, Vince McMahon, Stephanie McMahon, and Triple H, was all bugging Vicky about which way she should do her show. Uh, Vince McMahon thought she was doing fine. Stephanie thought it was a mess. Yes, there can only one be one boss. And Triple H wants to get rid of this show. Y'all, I have not been Shield. I have not been for the Shield since the first.
Oh, you know.
But they kind of grown on
I
me.
think she should have been fired when she signed that Brock Lesnar, but since she's trying to earn her keep and Brock Lesnar has been out of the way,
Yeah.
And since the shows came in, I think they need to be kept under wraps.
That's right. That's right.
Eye control.
I remember.
On the side of Triple H,
Yeah. I remember a group that Wade Barrett headed up here a few years ago called Nexus, and they were worse than the Shield, weren't they, Angel?
But I think either way she's doomed anyway.
Yeah. She's been doing this twice.
I think you're setting her up for the fall.
I think Vince McMahon's got somebody else for the GM of Raw. Now, keep in mind, GM of Raw is not Vicky Guerrero yet. She's just the supervisor. Okay? Folks, in my opinion.
Long should be junior manager of SmackDown and Booker T, junior manager of Raw. That's my opinion.
Well, I believe that they just only need one GM since they mix both shows. Teddy Long should be both GM of Raw and SmackDown.
No. I think Booker T would be a really good.
Yeah, Batista's good on SmackDown. So if Batista was on SmackDown and General Manager of Raw was Teddy Long, we'd all be good. Okay, folks. I haven't posted anything in a while because I was moving to Iowa. A lot of things that happened. And I'm still downside on what I think about this WWE and the way it went. I don't know what to do with it. I don't know what to think about it. We just headed out of Payback. Think about it. What's this? CM Punk's wanting to break up from Paul Heyman? That's a mystery in itself. What happened between the two? That's a clue. And I'm clueless. That's a mystery. You guys know the answer? Put it down in the comment down below. What's that? Brock Lesnar come back? Oh, I don't know if we need him on the roster. I mean, and then we got Triple H in the back wanting to fight somebody, although he wanted to fight Kurt Axel, which is a new one. He's a Paul Heyman guy. What is this group going to be called? The Paul Heyman guys? Let's see. So, I think the McMahons that go in and out of it as they please. But you know that, I'm sorry about the car. You know that, and everybody knows this, that Stephanie McMahon is the head of creative department. So anything she says goes. And she's pretty high up. She can fire anybody. Okay, folks. Angel, my sister, is a wrestling fan too. Let's ask her one question. Do you feel lucky? Oh, just kidding, folks. That's not it. What do you think about Brock Lesnar returning?
I think somebody needs to show Brock Lesnar how to be a real man, or a wrestler for that matter.
So if Rock and Express TV sent you over there this next week, could you whip Brock Lesnar's ass?
Virtually, yes. Physically, no. But what I don't understand is why he's taking the weak point out. I honestly think his move is weak. He always goes for those damn arms, and then, what do you know? The wrestler or the opponent he goes up against, whether he's in a wrestling match or not, is laid up for several weeks. What good is that? You should do one-on-one man-like. And that's it.
Oh, something just come across my screen in the spoiler alert. As Matt Striker's not been renewed for contract. What do you think about this, Angel?
Well, it wouldn't surprise me, but he's been harassed a lot on the show.
Yeah. Although he says he's good to go, it's relieving. Well, as Angel just pointed out, he's been harassed. But a lot of the interviewers are. Okay.
And the announcers.
Folks, remember.
But they're cutting down on it. They're cutting down on it. They started finding people like Caitlyn. Is this a non-person video?
If you can.
Like Caitlyn bitch slapped a referee a few weeks ago, and she got fined $800, I believe it was, or something. She got fined a high amount of money.
Yep. They're starting to come down on that, but you got to so remember storylines.
And you also got to remember you cannot disrespect the staff.
Just because McMahon retires, it doesn't mean he's not going to come back. Just because they fired JR doesn't mean he's not going to come back. By the way, folks, nobody's said this. Nobody's confirmed it to Rock and Express TV, but I think JR is officially mostly retired. We don't see much on TV. I think he helps with scouting a new talent, and I think that's about it.
And what is up with Stephanie McMahon all of a sudden coming down on AJ? That don't make any sense.
Yep.
She used to do the same psychotic, mind-warping, mind-raping crap when she was in wrestling. AJ's right. She's basically a mini-me Stephanie. That's it. But they're going to cut her puppet strings on her psychoticness a little early than they did Stephanie. That don't make any sense. What is AJ going to do? End up marrying one of the wrestlers?
Probably. Okay. Next.
AJ's gone psychotic.
What's this about Booker T being away from SmackDown? That's been a mystery. Booker T's not been with SmackDown for a while.
He's got an injury, Russ.
Oh, he does?
He's on medical leave. He'll be back shortly. He was supposed to be back last week, actually, I believe, is what Michael Cole said. He's so eager for Booker T. Are you sure you want me in this?
Yeah, that's fine.
He's so eager on Booker T coming back because Teddy Long is doing such a horrible job.
Folks.
If anybody's doing such a horrible job, it's Dolph Ziggler at wrestling. He got his butt whooped at Payback by Alberto Del Rio.
Yep. Alberto Del Rio is the new World Heavyweight Champion. The WWE Champion is John Cena.
He went through 3 stages of hell.
Yeah.
And I think he deserved it.
With
and
Ryback.
Mr. Ryback's been saying for how many weeks, Russ? Djtrain?
Yeah.
He's going to put him and the ambulance, and he ain't going to refuse.
What was the first match of that 3 stages of hell?
Lumberjack match.
Lumberjack match. Tables match, and then ambulance match.
No. Wasn't it 4 stages or just 3?
There's 3.
Okay.
So, Angel, what happens in an ambulance match? Which way are they supposed to go through the ambulance?
Definitely not the roof. That's what happened with Ryback.
Yeah, but John Cena's body slammed Ryback to the roof of...
And I quote, Ryback said 2 weeks ago, he won't be able to refuse medical care this time. You're right. John Cena will not be able to refuse medical care because he won't need it.
Yeah.
Only Ryback will be in there on medical care and probably have to go on early disability.
You know, me wonders, when they tear up things like this, who pays for it? Does the company? the company already have it paid for, and they know it's going to happen. Some people think WWE is fake. Let's bring that up. Some people think WWE is fake. I don't know. I know it's scripted, but I'm not sure of the pay-per-views. Are they scripted? Are they not? Was John Cena supposed to win that title? Who knows? You got any answers? Drop it in comments
I don't
down
know,
below.
but I like them considering WWE Universe more and more. I've noticed Vicky has came out several times during the Raw show and asked us to vote via the app. That is a really good app, although I don't know of anything else to use it for, other than unless I'm just not getting the gist of it yet. But it's great for voting.
Okay. Let's see. We talked about WWE. We got any more to talk about?
Where's mine?
We got any more to talk about, sis? On WWE?
So, Caitlin's mentorality. Is she gonna get her crap straight? I mean, I know Biggie did number on her, but I mean, it was admire. It was through text. Nobody's old-fashioned anymore. Nobody's gonna text you and send you flowers and all kinds of stuff without strings attached.
Right.
And you know what? I don't agree with what AJ did and said. I mean, I wear my heart on my sleeve as well, or I've been known to. But Caitlyn should have been there for her. She should have been a friend. She should have expected her not to be this. She shouldn't have expected her not to do this to her because you don't treat friends like crap. And Caitlyn had been putting her down for months, I believe, and treating her like crap. And from what I saw, the backstages, I may be wrong, but I think Caitlyn had it coming. Maybe not as hard, maybe not as rough, but sometimes if you treat a friend like crap for very long, they either get even or get gone.
Right.
In my case, I get gone.
Yeah. So think about that. You got any comments? Put them down below. Blog on them. Whatever. Now.
And off the record, you do not mess with a crazy person.
Right.
They've been known to do weird, manipulating, hurtful things and not think about it until later. Sometimes they don't even think about it. Look it up in your medical dictionary. Go to the store and look it in the book aisle. Or go to your shrink and ask them. They will tell you the same thing.
Yeah. Okay. I think that's pretty much it on WWE stuff. We're going to move on to, I usually do something political. And I speak my mind and we'll ask Angel a few questions.
Let's hope she don't keep talking all night.
Think about this. What is this government coming to? You know, they did all these budget cuts end of February, or no, end of January, and the cops has the guy. Anyways, the new cop car had some guy in a truck. Anyways, we're back. We're Action News. We're Action on the Porch.
What are you talking about?
They went that way. Like I said, we're sitting on the main drag here in this town that we live in, and there was a cop that went that way. Anyways, that's here nor there. I was trying to paint you a picture. You're with us.
Do it again.
Okay. What are all these cutbacks? You know, we just heard of a guy down the road that got his veterans cut. I'm sorry, but they worked for that? They worked for that? What are they getting cut?
They risked their lives.
Yeah, they risked their lives. What are we treating veterans like crap? I mean, and you know, and they cut programs and stuff like that. How is disabled people and low-income people supposed to keep,
Going now.
how are they supposed to keep a life? You know, people on a society disability didn't ask to be this way. A lot of people say, oh, you're living off the good government's pay. No, we're not. And we don't like to be here.
Who says that? Djtrain? Because from what I've heard, you're living off of a person that actually works hard for those taxes.
Well, for one, our father said that.
You don't count.
Okay. I've heard more people say that, but I'm just saying, why do some of you out there feel that way? I don't understand. It took me 2 years to get on mine. It took my mother 2 years to get on hers. It took my sister about 4 to get on hers. So think about that. Think about it. Just take 1 minute. Matter of fact, take 10 beats. So, you know, it's not something easy you get to.
And we have a friend of ours that has had to move in 3 different states, I believe. And he's going on, what, 3 years?
Yeah.
And he has to fight tooth and nail for his.
Yeah, I mean, it's not easy to get on disability.
No, it's not easy to get a doctor to side with you.
Yeah. And, you know, and it's getting harder and harder to find jobs.
And then it's not easy to get on disability.
The president acts like this just started, you know? That's crap. I'll tell you why it's crap.
People have been having a hard time finding jobs for the longest time.
When I was trying to find a job in 2001, before I decided to go disabled, because it wasn't something that I wanted to do, I spent a year looking for jobs. You know what a guy told me in Pittsburgh, Kansas? He says, Train, I cannot hire you. He says, you have problems in my back. Or, you have problems in your back. Our insurance will not let you hire.
You're a health risk, basically.
Yeah, I was health risk. The insurance would not let them hire me. Or
we
I
got a
would be
friend of ours with a skin problem from Haiti, you might as well say.
Yeah, out in Nevada, Missouri.
And nobody won't hire that person.
Yeah, they won't let her go anywhere.
That person.
Let that person go anywhere. She's having a disability herself.
That person.
Because nobody. Oh yeah. Okay, that person. No. So.
We've seen a lot of people still fighting for disability and end up on the streets, and then they wonder why. Some people wonder why they're homeless. Or we've seen a lot of people that work a job and spend majority of their time at work sitting down. I don't know about you, but the last time I worked a job, yes, I worked a job, or 2, or 3, whatever. Last time I worked some jobs, if you were caught sitting down, you might get rode up, especially if you have made a habit of it.
Right. So, you know, it's here nor there. This country is falling apart. Somebody's got to do something. Now, I think we got too big of a government. I just do. Don't you think that, Angel? They keep giving everybody in the Congress everywhere raises.
They ain't giving us nothing. I was going to say. They ain't giving us nothing, but they're giving themselves
We're
something.
we're the people who actually work for it and try to get around in life. Them senators or any of them, they've never worked really a day in their life. They sit in an air conditioner. You know, I think about this because when I was younger, I used to mow lawns. I used to deliver appliances. It was hot in the summertime. You get the middle of August. Oh, it was nice when you didn't have a call because you could go in the store and the person that was my boss, they would turn on the air. But when we got a call or something, we had to go out in the heat. You know, I braved the heat. You know, I used to work on a farm years ago, and it come around hay season, and we had sweat set. And as my dad used to say, we had to sweat our hands off. So, yeah, our butts off. I was going to say something else because he actually said something else. But I'm not going to do it. You get the gist. I've been there, you know. But anyways, this country, I don't get it. I thought we were for helping people that couldn't work. you know. And now, you know, what's this world coming to? You know.
I've
And
seen some people get in trouble with their bosses because of their health. I've seen a woman work her work her hands or whatever, her back to her bones or whatever until her bones bled or whatever. You know the saying is. I've seen her work and work and work, and it passed when her dogs were tired and her back was talking and all kinds of things. She still went home at night, did what she was supposed to do, and got right back up the next morning and did the same old thing over and over again.
Casey's Pizza, free pizza.
And she's still working. Number one, disability, don't think she's disabled enough. Number two, she has to make some kind of money to provide for her husband. And it's just her doing it.
Yeah.
And I know somebody that's working, she may not need disability, but boy, she's got an anger problem you wouldn't believe. Her husband just had neck surgery. And she's got 3 kids to take care of. One of them's got a mind of her own, and she likes to get a little cocky. And the other one runs around talking about how he's Chucky. And I think the other one is okay. But she's got her hands full. I'm not saying she needs disability. I'm just saying she might need a little extra help. But I don't.
There should be a special
I don't know
income that comes from the state when you've got that many children
I don't know
that
if
will help you out, because you can't. Both parents cannot go to work and take care of. How many children is it, Angel?
it doesn't matter. What I'm trying to say is there should be some kind of program, which there isn't. I'm sure there isn't. Only for the critically ill patients, I'm sure. There should be some kind of program to help them until the husband is able to move around like normal. I mean, what? It's going to be, what, a couple of weeks? He just had surgery, you know? But, that might be what independent living offers, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you know they ain't going to do that. So, there should be some kind of income or whatever to put her on leave so she can stay at home and take care of everyone.
All right, folks. Another little bit update what we've been doing since I did this last show. Like I said, we've been trying to get settled in here, and if it was one thing or another, one of our, been sick, one of us been sick. I'm going to try to go back to doing a weekly show or every other day show or something.
Must be nice to have a
We see a lot of old cars come here on 7th Street, and they don't have to know what town we're at. But they're nice. They're rat rods that come by here, and what else, Angel? Corvettes.
Corvettes?
Corvettes, not Corvettes. Yes, there's corn that runs around, and they look like a Corvette. Okay. All seriousness aside, are you happy with this government? Are you really happy with this government? Drop me a line down below. Comment.
Make it short and sweet. All things are not very secure.
Let's blog about it. Let's show this nation that we care. We care about this, the rising gas prices, the rising food costs. On the internet, it's like they say Iowa is one of the cheaper states to live. We moved up here, and everything's higher than living in Missouri.
You know what, Djtrain? I think somebody sprayed some bug on in our yard. Not bug off, but bug on.
Bug off.
I'm getting more bites sitting out here than I know what to do.
We hope to get Angel on some shows by herself soon. She does a good comedy act for cats.
I am not funny.
She's going to show a cat on the deal, and she's going to talk for him. It's just hilarious.
I am not that funny.
If I had my program installed, I would put it right into this. This morning we found a little kitty, in the bowl. And yesterday. It was in a bowl. It's so cute.
It's on your phone.
He's laying there asleep. That's just so cute. Oh, it's on my phone. Oh, we just see Captain Stu. try and bring it up. That was another thing. We come up here and we had changed cell phone companies again. We just did cell phones back in March. And, you know, because it was cheaper down there in Missouri. And we had to change when we got up here. We went to a company that I never thought I'd go to. Because down where we come from, it's kind of a crappy service, or it seems. But,
Baba quit.
there we go. And you see that? There. It's in the water bowl. Yeah. There, you got a good idea. But you know, we got these phones, Virgin Mobile. They're Casilla Rise.
Yep, just here.
They were $80 online at Walmart.com. And it's the best phone system I have ever had. Got Android 4.0 on it. It's 1 gigahertz processor. It's just pretty good.
I don't know if I can see that or not.
No. Yeah, that better. Angel's showing you the complete phone.
What?
Oh, she's showing you pictures of my nephew.
Ah! Wrong.
There's one of him naked.
No.
Okay, folks. Let's see, what else do I usually talk about? Usually talk about my love life, but there's not any change with that.
First raffle of the day. It's not letting me bring it up.
You know, eventually I hope to be able to do some raffles on here to kind of benefit our situation here at Rockin' Express TV. We're a non-for-profit situation here, and we always use a little help with that.
Mother of pearl. Are they even seeing it?
No, they see your thumb going.
Anyway, I'll have to get some videos.
So if you got PayPal, if you want to donate some money to Rockin' Express TV, you can do so. pcfundoc@gmail.com. But if they want to donate some money to help with the cost of running Rockin' Express TV, that's cool. We don't care. Which I probably won't get a dime. It's alright. But if you want to, you can. What else can I say?
Thank you for completing our
I haven't talked to my online bro, DVD KMP in a while. Last I heard, he moved south. He moved south for the summer. I couldn't believe him. He moved to somewhere right around Atlanta. I don't know just about what street or anything, but that's the last I heard of him.
I believe it was Gardenia.
Yeah, Gardenia, Atlanta.
I like the radio.
But we take our hats off to him at Rockin' Express TV, and we also always leave an opening for him. Okay? Check out his channel. He's got a lot more videos than I've got. Just check him out. Hopefully Angel's going to start doing some. We're all a part of what we call Rockin' Express TV. Hopefully Angel's going to start putting her camera on some caps and doing some comedy for us. Just like this. Angel, you want to tell a joke?
Mama.
She wasn't ready.
Has to be ready.
Okay. Alright, folks. This show today was brought to you by Maluka. Maluka? And I will be doing a promo on Maluka here in a little bit. And then I'm going to do a little bit of an investigation, because I've heard plenty of people say something about it. I'll do a little bit of investigation. I'm going to see how it is, and I'll let you know what I find out little bit by little bit. It seems to be a great system. It's like my sister said the other day. Angel, what did you say? If you don't do...
Drugs.
If you don't do...
If you don't do nothing, you can't get paid.
Yeah, you can't get paid. A lot of people expect something for nothing. You can't. I mean, it's like an old boss of mine. He sent me over this salvage shop to get a spare tire for his Ranger, and he said, if you can get it for free, don't offer him any money.
Okay, I got it. Once there was a mouse
There
who
you
was
go.
very sober, gentle and kind-hearted, and used to help everyone. One day everyone saw that he was very angry, and so he told the lion what he thinks of himself. He will just kick his face and all the teeth in his mouth will come out. Then he walked up to the elephant and told him to stand otherwise. Stand still, otherwise. He will throw him in the river. He was just terrifying everyone. The lion asked the fox what had happened to the deer mouse, and she told him that the mouse had joined the fucking U.S. Army. Really? Told you it wasn't funny. I just can't believe the mouse in the army.
Yep. Okay, folks. Trying to think of anything else we need to do here, discuss.
That wasn't funny. Told you it wasn't funny.
Usually a lot better than that, sis. Well, anyways, that's like I said.
After hearing that one of the patients in the mental hospital had saved another from a suicide attempt by pulling him out of the bathtub, the hospital director reviewed the rescuer's file and called him into his office. Mr. Harrelson, your records and your heroic behavior indicate that you're ready to go home. I'm only sorry that the man you saved later killed himself with a rope around the neck. Oh, he didn't kill himself, Mr. Harrelson replied. I hung him up to dry. It really isn't that funny. It's kind of funny sick.
Anyway. Hey, little man. Want to come say hello to the folks?
This is Djtrain.
This is the guy that refuses to mind everyone, thinks he's a 5-year-old that don't have to listen to anyone. And he's been told to go to bed, and as you all see, he still sits.
Wave.
Well, stands here.
Wave and say hi, YouTube.
Hey, YouTube.
Say you miss everybody from YouTube.
I miss everybody from YouTube. This is it. This is Djtrain.